Dead on your feet.
No wonder, sitting up all night.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Curl up in bed with a good book and a cup of cocoa?
Jack!
Latimer's got Sarah, Ma.
The police are doing all they can to find her.
Yeah, just keep cool.
If only for Robert's sake. Hurry up, Robert.
We don't want to be late for school, do we?
I've got a tummy ache.
Oh, don't give me any nonsense, Robert. Not this morning.
I've got a tummy ache.
Just get ready for school, will you?
All right, Robert. Gran will find you some medicine. Joe, take Robert next door to the farm kitchen. And you take over the milking this morning.
Right.
What's that?
What am I supposed to do? Sit in here all day waiting for that phone to ring?
Why don't you go down to the incident room they set up in the village? It might be of some use there. Go on, Jack. You're no good to yourself or Sarah prowling around up here.
What's he doing to her, Ma?
Now, isn't that better than that old gun of yours? Was something wrong? Look, if that gun's too heavy, there are a couple of others you can try.
No, I was just wondering what excuse I'm going to use now. When I've got a crack gun like this and I still shoot like the Milky Bar Kid.
Shouldn't be shooting at all. If you ask me, today shouldn't even be taking place.
Why, there's nothing wrong with the birds, is there, Seth?
Not thinking about me flaming birds. Just don't seem right. What could I didn't shoot for folks' enjoyment when there's that murder somewhere out there with Sarah?
Oh, Seth, listen to me.
I'm telling you, we should have cancelled today. If only as a mark of respect.
And how would that have helped things? How would it have helped Sarah?
It'd have made me feel better.
Look, I understand how you feel. We're all worried about Sarah. But the best thing we can do is to carry on as normal. If there's anything we can do, the police will let us know.
Oh, I suppose so.
So what happens now? Where do we go from here? I know I'm a child of the 60s, but if you want the truth, I never did like magical mystery tours. And I'd enjoy a picnic so much more if I didn't have my hands tied behind my back. For God's sake, have you any idea what you're doing? What the hell is all this about? I need to go to the toilet. We've been in here all night. I need to go to the toilet.
It's been 18 hours, Mr. Sugden. 18 and 3/4 hours, to be exact.
We're well aware of that, Mr.
So in
Sugden.
18 and 3/4 hours, Latimer could be halfway across the country.
But he isn't. He's still somewhere in there. And we know that because within 10 minutes of your alert, we had cars at every possible exit road within a 10-mile radius. He hasn't passed any of them. And the helicopter's been out since first light and won't stop searching till it spots him. I just feel so helpless. Believe me, I do know what you're going through. Have you remembered anything about Latimer that might help?
I haven't seen the man for the best part of 20 years.
Anything at all that might give us a clue as to his state of mind, to his movement? Anything at all in the past that just might be relevant now?
You mean apart from him being a convicted murderer?
I can manage! I said I can manage!
There.
For God's sake, aren't you going to give me a moment to myself? I'm entitled to a little bit of privacy, aren't I?
Still no news?
Nothing.
They must be going out of their minds.
Oh, Annie's looking after Robert, trying to act normal. And Jack's frantic, apparently. All they can do is hang around, wait for the phone to ring.
Kim said not to bother coming in today, by the way. Dad's told Joe not to bother coming back either. Not till... well, not till it's all over.
No.
So, if you do want to go back to Emmerdale...
What, I'll be one extra person hanging around? No, I thought I'd come back here and get this place sorted out.
I'll give you a hand.
That's all right, I can manage, Chris.
You sure?
Positive. Do me good to get working anyway. It's a bit chilly in here.
I noticed that first thing myself. Well, it's stone cold. Must have an airlock in it or something.
Shouldn't you be getting off to work, Chris?
I'll check it before I go.
It's gone 9 o'clock.
It'll only take a few minutes to bleed a radiator.
Look, don't you think you'd better getting a plumber in to look at it?
To bleed a radiator? Don't be ridiculous.
It's not too late, you know. There's no real harm done. Just let me go and you can drive away. You'll be miles from here before anyone finds me. You panicked when I came in on you like that. But if you just let me go, there's no harm done. Why turn a simple burglary into something more serious?
I used to live here, you know. Years ago. Used to fish in the pool at the bottom there. Hunted out eggs from nests around here.
When you think back like that, to the things you used to get up to, I bet the sun was always shining, wasn't it? Just when I think back, remember the things I used to do. I used to climb big trees, then come down and carve my initials on them. SC loves... well, never mind.
JL loves SC.
What?
That's what I carved.
JL? That's you, is it?
Jim Latimer. Jim Latimer loves Sharon Crosswaite.
She's got the same initials as me. Sharon Crosswaite. I'm Sarah Connolly. Same initials. SC.
Yeah.
Well, what do you know, Jim? I've got something in common with one of your old girlfriends.
Yeah.
What's that? I don't understand why this Latimer bloke's come back like this.
No, this place can't hold too many happy memories for him. After Sharon.
This Sharon, was she his girlfriend?
In his book, yeah. Unfortunately, she didn't agree. She went out with him a couple of times and then tried to break it off. But Jim Latimer was the possessive type. Didn't like letting his girlfriends go.
What, so he killed her? Just because she wanted to break it off with him?
Yeah. He had to go with another girl and all, but Jack stopped him and got him put away.
So we're dealing with a nutter, that's what you're saying?
Any news?
No. DI wants to try something, but to make it work, we're going to need a lot of help. And quickly, too. Like you said, Michael, we're dealing with a nutter.
It's the local shoot, Jim, that's all.
Police!
I'm telling you, it's the guns from the shoot.
So get nearer.
They're miles away.
Get down.
What?
Get down on the floor, now!
Jim, listen to me.
Keep down!
Jim, please.
I said keep down!
Jim, listen to me. There's nothing to worry about, I keep telling you.
Shut up! Yes, sir, that'll be fine. 7:30 for 8. Right. Goodbye, sir.
Are you sure about this, Mr. Turner?
Big man?
Well, that booking will completely fill the restaurant tonight, you know.
You mean you want it half empty? You do have the most curious business outlook sometimes, girl.
Well, I may not be John Harvey. What's his name, Alan?
Who?
Oh, you know, that troubleshooter bloke on the telly gives business advice. But I'm sure that even he would say that tonight we'd be better off devoting our energies to that food critic.
Yes, creating the right impression. A busy, bustling restaurant. Yes, sir.
Overworked, hard-pressed staff.
Yes, it'll create just the right ambience.
Well, I'm not sure that's right tonight.
What? You mean you don't want us to create an atmosphere? You know, Carol, sometimes I think you're in the wrong line of work.
Well, I'm not sure we should be working at all. Not tonight.
Oh, look. The police are doing everything they can.
Well, even so.
It'll probably all be over by tonight anyway.
Do you think so?
Oh, with the amount of men they've got working on it, it's bound to be.
You're going to need a lot more, Alan.
Joe, is there any news?
Not yet. Helicopter's been up all morning, but no luck so far.
Well, what does that mean? That he's got away?
They don't reckon so. Not with the roadblocks they've got all over the place.
Where on earth are they?
They don't know. But the police reckon he's either got Sarah holed up somewhere, or they're out on moors. Either way, we need volunteers. As many as we can get.
Volunteers?
Yeah. The police want to organise a manhunt.
Why did you move away from Beckendale, Jim? I always think of myself as a townie at heart. I love the countryside, working on the farm. Was it because of Sharon? Did you leave Beckendale because of Sharon? The one with the same initials as me?
Sort of.
It's no good driving around like this, you know, Jim. You'll run out of petrol. So why don't we find somewhere? Somewhere we can stop.
Yeah.
Any news?
No, not yet.
It's been nearly 24 hours, Frank. What the hell are they doing?
They're organising a manhunt. They need some volunteers.
What are we waiting for?
Only some Wellingtons and a couple of warm coats.
Is that why Sandy Merrick rang?
What?
She left a message on the answer phone. Is it something to do with the manhunt?
Sandy Merrick?
Yeah, I couldn't work it out either. I wonder what she wants.
No idea, love. Chat with Kathy, perhaps?
She asked for you, Frank. Frank?
What?
What's going on?
Look, Kim, this is hardly the time or the place.
Frank.
I'm fixing up a surprise Christmas present for Chris and Kathy. That's all.
And what's Sandy Merrick got to do with Chris and Kathy's Christmas present?
I'm going to buy them the mill.
Oh, I don't believe this place.
Chris.
The walls have been built by a one-eyed brickie, the wiring's been put in by a man with a death wish, and now the plumbing's up the spout as well.
I don't think hitting it's going to help.
It's helping me. Ow!
Let me see your hand.
It's all right, it's just a splash.
Chris, shall I call the plumber?
Look, for heaven's sake, Kathy, I can manage.
One laugh, Kathy. One giggle. One single solitary chuckle. And I promise I'll divorce you.
Alan?
Oh, he's in the kitchen fussing.
Why?
Like he has been all day about the menus, the table lamps, the state of the bar.
Oh, dear.
Was tonight really a good idea, I asked myself, Elizabeth?
It'll be fine, Carol, I'm sure.
Well, I only hope so, because if it isn't, it's really my head on the chopping block. Shall I call him for you?
No, I just came in to see if there was any news on Sarah.
No, nothing yet.
She must be somewhere. There were dozens of police out on that manhunt. We could see them from the fish farm.
And over 100 volunteers as well. Still no sign.
You don't think?
Ah, Elizabeth. I've been looking for you. I brought you these.
Mr. Pollard, will you please get those animals
dear,
off
I've
my
had
bar?
10 birds I bagged, you know.
Yes, well, I don't think Carol needs them on the bar.
So I thought I'd drop this brace off as a thank you for the loan of that gun. Thank you.
Yes, well, let's get them out of here. Come on, Eric.
Oh. Back, Carol.
Was that Elizabeth?
She's just gone.
I wanted a word.
Oh, Mr. Turner, you're not going to start worrying about staff now, are you?
Beg your pardon?
Well, I'm working, Caroline's working. There's no need to press gang poor old Elizabeth as well.
I only wanted to know if there was any news of Sarah, actually.
Oh. No, she hasn't heard anything.
Not getting this evening out of proportion, are we, Carol?
Me?
Actually, I'm rather glad we got a chance for a more private chat, Elizabeth. You see, there's something I've been wanting to talk over with you for a couple of days now.
Eric?
Yes?
It couldn't keep, could it?
What?
Well, the shoot's over now, isn't it? But the manhunt's still going on, and I really think we should all lend a hand if we can. Unless it was important, what you wanted to talk to me about.
No. It'll keep.
We'll have to be stopping soon. Can't be much more than an hour of daylight left.
Won't make much difference to Jack. I heard him telling Joy was going on all night.
No point, you're not able to see out.
That's what Joe said, but Jack wasn't very interested. We're not going to find her at all, are we, sir?
Of course we will. Don't give up hope now, lad.
This isn't really a manhunt at all, is it?
Of course it is. I don't know what you're on about. You just keep looking.
It'll be dark soon. We should stop, Jim. What do you think?
You'll like her, you know.
Sharon.
You remind me of her.
Good. Why don't you check it out, Jim? The farm buildings. Make sure they're empty.
I remember it, yeah. It was empty when I was a kid. I used to like this place.
Joe? One of the dogs missed, eh?
She really is going to be all right, you know. She's a tough cookie, is our Sarah. If anyone can keep a cool head and come through this, it's her.
If she's given the chance. I couldn't bear it if anything happens to her.
Nothing will.
I love her, Joe.
Said you were like her.
Jim, please.
She couldn't be trusted, and neither can you.
Jim, listen to me.
She tried to run away as well.
Jim.
Well, Sharon didn't get away from me, and neither will you.
What do you mean? What happened to her? You killed her, didn't you? Sharon. You killed her.
I couldn't let her leave me! I loved her. Couldn't let her leave me. Not when I loved her. Couldn't let her go.